First and foremost, from the onset, I would like to thank the governor for convening such a crucial meeting. We've had issues with the road project. Some of the leaders have mishandled, the grievance procedures. We've been seen as a community which doesn't like good projects. So we thank the governor for convening this so that we talk to each other. This is a very huge project. We just don't need to look at it as a road project. This is a project which is going to completely change the lives and livelihoods of our people in this county. For someone like me who comes from Garba-Tula, the small section of the road from Maua to Garba-Tula has changed my life in a very big way. Just on Saturday, I drove myself from Isiolo in the evening, sneaked into Garba-Tula, spoke to my mother, and came back and slept in Isiolo town. That could not have happened before that road was tarmac. So when you just look at that road, the 50-kilometer section from Maua to Garba-Tula, and think of this huge network from Isiolo right to Modogashe, then you will know that this is just not a road project, this is a life-changing project. And when I hear people talk of compensation and not talking of completing the road project, then you know that people have misplaced priorities. I say this because when you look at those who are going to be compensated, they are not even 10% of the total population of Isiolo County residents. Myself, together with my mother, we are affected by the compensation. I am a plot owner. My mother is a plot owner. I have a sister who is a plot owner. I have brothers who are plot owners in Garba-Tula. All are affected. But I wouldn't put the compensation before the completion of the road. Even as we fight for the compensation, the rightful, amount, we don't have to stop this road, because this road is going to bring immense opportunities. I would like to see myself, before I get older than this, to enjoy the serenity of Garba-Tula within 30 minutes drive from Isiolo. I want to leave Nairobi for a weekend and come and stay in Garba-Tula without getting tired and probably going back the next day. I want my children to enjoy those sceneries without going through a lot of issues. When I bought my first car and I drove to Garba-Tula, the Kina Maua Garba-Tula road was not tarmac. And I did like 4 trips, and all those trips I had tire bursts and punctures. But now I can just live with my parcel from Nairobi to Garba-Tula comfortably. So let's not put the issue of compensation before the completion of the road. That does not mean that those who are supposed to be compensated should be treated unfairly. They also must get what belongs to them. And as leaders, I urge the fellow leaders to fight for that, even as we talk of the roads. There is issue of corporate social responsibility. I think this is where the fraud came in now. Because when such big projects come, communities are supposed to be enlightened so that they can ask for projects which can not be easily available through the leaders. When I hear that some of the projects of corporate social responsibility in Garba-Tula is building a dormitory, then I feel that our people were defrauded there. Because that dormitory can be built by CDF, that dormitory can be built by our small budget from the county, that dormitory can be built by the women rep. So when you talk of corporate social responsibility, you need to talk to the people, not just the locals whose horizons are not that broad. You need to talk to the professionals, you need to talk to the leaders so that they can get the most out of that corporate social responsibility. If I were asked, instead of building wells and dormitories for those people, I will ask 20 kilometers of road to be tarmacked from Garba-Tula going to Malka, so that it shortens for those people also. But I was not given that chance. All wazes were put under trees in Garba-Tula, and all what they know is building of dormitories and classrooms. So we feel defrauded in that area of corporate social responsibility. And Your Excellency, I think that is an issue that we need to revisit with the contractors. There is a consultancy firm which is called Aegis. Is it represented here? Aegis. Yeah? They are not represented here because they know what they have been doing. They are consultants here, but they bring even a cook from up country. They have not employed a single person from the locals. And those who know them, just put them on notice that if they don't change that trend, then we are going to fight them here. Because they got that consultancy courtesy of the people of Isiolo County. With those few remarks, I will